can you be consistent for 90 days? Like, can you really show up for 90 days? So a lot of people talk about wanting to make more money, wanting coaching clients, wanting to write a book, wanting to go back to school, wanting better relationships, wanting to drop 10 pounds, whatever it is. But then when it comes to doing the work, like they start hesitating. They start doubting themselves. They start questioning whether or not they can do it. Or they start doing it and then they hit a roadblock and they quit. Or they start doing it and they're not getting the results they want, so they quit. Like, stop expecting everything to work instantly. You got to be able to, and willing to put in some work. Like, I didn't become Dr. Jessica Houston overnight. It took years of investing, years of studying, years of writing, like taking classes, getting feedback. So some of you are looking at people who've been doing this for 10, 15, 20 years. And because you just discovered them this year, or because you just discovered them a couple of years ago, that doesn't mean that they just started doing this. Like, at least take some time to get your reps in. Can you hang in there when life gets tough, when life gets difficult? Or does everything have to be perfect for you to stick to what you said you were going to do? Like, does everything have to line up for you to take action? Because this is the thing. Life is going to life. Listen, life is going to life. Like, just literally last week, I was literally taking care of my child just about every day while trying to work, while trying to build a business. And I'm like, what is going on? But the people who take care of my kids, they also have a life, right? And so because I made the decision not to put my baby in childcare, if they have something else going on, then it's on me. And you know what? Like, I have to own that decision. And so it's like, okay, Jessica, so you gonna complain or you gonna work when you can work? Like, are you gonna rearrange your schedule so that you can get done what you need to get done? Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, I'm going to do what I have to do. And if I want consistent childcare, then I know what I got to do. And like, for some of you, you want more, but you're not willing to do more. Oh my goodness. Are you willing to show up when life gets hard? Are you willing to work through your trauma? Are you willing to work through your fear of rejection? Are you willing to work through your fear of failing? Listen, nobody is coming to save you. So many people are struggling right now, mentally, emotionally, financially. And a lot of times we think, well, because I don't have this, then I can't do it right now. I'm going to do it later. Like, what are you waiting for? Why are you waiting for things to change when you probably need to change? Like, can I be honest? A lot of times we're waiting. We're waiting for someone to discover our brilliance. We're waiting for someone to discover how great we are. We're waiting for someone to post for us. Like, no, you do it. You create the content. You create the video. You stop waiting for someone to come in and do what it is that you need to do. It's great to have support. I love it. But sometimes I'm the support. And so I want to challenge you to not ghost your goals. I want to challenge you to, like, when you say you're going to do something, do it. You do it if you feel like doing it, and you do it if you don't feel like it. You show up. You show up for you. You've done it for everybody else. It's time to show up for you. It's time to call yourself out when you're being mediocre, when you're being average, when you're not operating out of faith. Like when you're not putting the right things in your body. Like I had to have that conversation with myself. Like, yeah, you're doing all right, but you can do better. You got to make sure you're getting enough sleep. You got to make sure you're drinking enough water. You got to make sure that you're not allowing other people to stress you out. You got to make sure that you're taking the actions that you need to take to get the results that you desire to get. It's just that simple. You don't win based on what you want to do or what you're going to do. Or as I used to say growing up in Florida, what I'm finna do. Like you don't get results based on that. Your results come from your actions. And if every time you're feeling down, if every time you're allowing outside forces to come in and snatch your joy, something is wrong with that. Something is wrong with that. Like, and sometimes you just got to stop. You just got to pray. You got to meditate. You got to say, God, help me with this. God, I am struggling. Where am I missing the mark? Where am I playing small? Where am I not making the best decisions for me and my family? It's time out for waiting. The conditions will never be perfect. You've got to be willing to say, you know what? In this season, I'm going to bet on me. Like, I'm not trying to copy anybody else. I'm not trying to beg anybody else to open a door for me. I'm not begging anyone else to put in a word for me. Can I tell y'all how many times I literally felt bad because I knew people in positions to put me in position, but they didn't? And I had to get over it. And I had to say to myself, Jessica, it's not their life. It's not their vision. It's your life. It's your vision. It's your mission. You've got to take control of your future. You've got to take control of your destiny. Don't put your destiny in somebody else's hands. Don't put your future in somebody else's hands. Listen, even your boss can come to you today and say they got to let you go. And so I don't say that to be negative, because I'm not a negative person, but I'm a realist. And I understand that it's on me. Oh my goodness. I understand that God has given me gifts. God has given me talent. God has given me skills. God has given me ideas. Some of you are asking for more, and you haven't even executed on the ideas that God gave you 5-10 years ago. You're still sitting on them. You're still doubting. You're still wondering, well, when do I start and how do I start? Do something. Do what you know to do. Like, take some kind of action. So if you're really, really serious about getting your life together, listen, that's where I am. And listen, I'm doing better than I have ever done. Let me be honest, right? Financially, I am doing better than I have ever done. But guess what? There is more. There is more for me to do. There is more for you to do. There is more for me to achieve. There is more for you to achieve. There are more people for me to reach. There are more people for you to reach. There are more contracts available to me. There are more contracts available to you. And so even if you are an employee, I don't want you to tune this out. I need you to still develop a CEO mindset. Even if you are an employee and you've been in that position for years, I want to challenge you to work on your resume. I want to encourage you to be ready. Don't get caught off guard. Like, be ready. If you don't have a LinkedIn profile, get that. If you're not networking, network. Listen, it's time out for putting all of your eggs in one basket. It's time out for putting all of your hope into one employer. Like, you got to have multiple streams of revenue. Look at inflation. Look at the stock market. Look at what is going on around us. We don't have time to play games. You got to get serious. You got to get serious about building generational wealth. You got to get serious about owning your genius. You got to get serious about standing out, about promoting what it is that you have to offer. You gotta get serious about knowing how to explain the value that you bring to the table. We can't just be on cruise control anymore. It's time to go up. It's time to get better every single day. It's time to work on yourself every single day. It's time to understand that life is a gift. Like, we can't play around with this thing. We can't take life for granted. So today I want to challenge you to, first and foremost, decide that your life will get better. Right? I need you to make that decision. And then I need you to develop a plan to 10x your results. And whatever it is, whatever goal you have, like, I want you to 10x it. And then I want you to become the person to hit that goal. Now, it's going to be up to you to figure out what that means for you. But that might mean that you got to increase your confidence. That might mean that you got to network more. That might mean that you've got to become a better writer. Again, that might mean that you need to upgrade your resume. That might mean that in addition to working, you've got to start a business. That might mean that you need to get a certification, that you need to join a mastermind, that you need to let this be your season of leveling up. I have a 90-day level up challenge. I invite you to join. But most of all, I want to invite you to level up every area of your life. It's time. It's your time. It's your turn. Let's go.